Toledo won by 10, by the way. Okay, Coach Miller, like always, we'll have you make an opening statement, and then we'll throw it open for questions.
Special night tonight, obviously for our 6 seniors that have been the backbone of our program for the last 4 years and a tremendous class, but also last game in Anderson Arena made it a very, very special night. We're really proud of the way we played tonight. Offensively, we executed fantastically. We shared the basketball, 24 assists tonight. I felt like we had good ball movement and executed what we wanted to offensively most of the night. Defensively, Courtney Brown is a special player in this league, and she obviously got her points, but we tried our best to control and contain everybody else. And if Courtney was going to have a big night like that, we were going to make her go 2 by 2 by 2. And so we weathered her storm. And hats off to her in Buffalo. They're a talented group of seniors also. 56 points tonight by their seniors. So a lot of seniors on the floor tonight. But a great win for us. Good momentum headed into the tournament. And we're really proud to finish winning 46 of our last 48 in Anderson Arena to close it down.
Curt, can you just talk about your emotions tonight with obviously the last game here? The seniors, I think I counted 70 of 92 points from the seniors tonight. What were the emotions like for you?
Bittersweet, very emotional. You have to understand, we've never really talked about it publicly, but there's never been more expected of a recruiting class than this class. This class walked into the door as freshmen after our run to the Sweet 16 and having to replace arguably the best class in school history. And so they walked in with expectations, they walked in with a pressure that no other group has ever had in Bowling Green women's basketball. And they stepped up to every challenge. 4 division championships in their time, 3 outright championships. Odds on, obviously, will be in postseason again, so 4 national postseason appearances. They stepped up to every challenge when this class walked into more expectations than ever. So really emotional and really proud for them, the way they handled their entire career, just not this year, but their entire career. And it's a special, special group that this community and the coaching staff is going to remember for a long, long time.
Curt, this is going to sound silly, but would you talk about Maggie Hennigan guarding Courtney Brown? I mean, I thought she did a terrific job on a girl that scored 32 points.
You know, Maggie battled her all night long and we tried to disrupt them. She tried to contain her as best as possible and limit the amount of catches that she got. But Courtney Brown is that good. But Maggie played 90 seconds in Buffalo in the first half because Courtney immediately got her in foul trouble. Maggie did a great job staying out of foul trouble tonight, even if it meant giving up some baskets after Courtney got a catch that she wanted. But I was really proud that Maggie battled, and then the 2 other seniors got the first chance off the bench between Chelsea Albert and Kelly Zerker. And, man, we battled with her. And I know she got 32, but we made her work for her.
In a related question, you talk about the team's effort on limiting Buffalo's offensive rebounds.
One of the best offensive rebounding teams in the league, if not the best, coming in with averaging over 15 a game. So for us to limit that, certainly was a big key. Transition points and limiting offensive putbacks were the 2 main points of emphasis defensively as a whole going into the game. And they only had 1 or 2 offensive rebounds at halftime, and it allowed us to leak out to that lead. And then our start in the second half kind of was the dagger early and allowed us to play with a comfort and a cushion that allows you to play a little bit more carefree the rest of the game.
You talked to the team about this being the last game and the seniors, try to put the seniors out on a positive note, or did they talk about that in the locker room, or was that just unspoken?
Unspoken until about 40 minutes before the game, and then we addressed it for the first time that they've been an unbelievable class, and they've handled all the pressure that came with their 4 years. now it was time to go out on a great note, and including them giving it their all, but asking each and every one of the underclassmen to play their guts out for them. And we talked about Buffalo's senior class and how talented they are, and we weren't going to let their seniors come into our building on senior night and last night in Anderson and take a special night away from us. And so we addressed it right before the game for the first time verbally, and you could feel the emotion in our locker room for the seniors that they wanted to have a special night, and we had great balance from our seniors tonight. Everyone contributed.
You wouldn't have expected anything less, though, would you?
Well, when you're 45 of your last 47 and you got one left and you got that senior class win their last game, we hoped that between fantastic crowd support that we get and the special night that it was, that we were going to find a way to the finish line.
Well, you talk about the three-point shooting, and then you end up tying a school record with the 16 threes.
We talked about letting it fly tonight because they were going to mix up between man and zone, and their zone is very much a matchup, so we were going to continue to keep running our man plays against their zone matchup, and we felt like it would open up some three-point shots. And a little bit too high a percentage of threes attempted, in my opinion, but we had it rolling tonight, and we have a special shooting team. They can get on those kind of rolls, and you know, it was a magical night in Anderson, and you know, another record to talk about the last time we play here. I can't explain how important this building has been to our program in our tenure.
Do you have any plans then to give them a couple of days off before you start preparing for the MAC tournament?
Tomorrow's off. Thursday's light. I tell them it's off, but they say that's a light practice, coach. And then we will play Sunday by ear, but we will practice light on Friday and practice short but intense on Saturday.
Any other questions? Okay.